Hello, this is Danica Jardien. I'm here to talk about Bhumi Makeup Brushes. So Bhumi in Sanskrit means of the earth. So this brand is completely cruelty free, they're vegan, they are a line after my own heart. I love them. I've been using them professionally and personally for over a year. And as you know, professional use is quite hard on your brushes. I sanitize my brushes between each client daily, and then at the ends of the day, I go back and I give them a deep clean. Personally, I maybe wash them once a week, so not very much. But I haven't noticed any kind of wear and tear, no breakage. I know if you use a natural hair brush, you'll notice the bristles all over your face and your décolleté or your neck, wherever you're applying makeup. And that, of course, means it's time for a new brush. But yeah, I haven't noticed any of that with this. I actually made the switch in my makeup kit probably almost 2 years ago to all cruelty-free products, and I really wanted a cruelty-free brush line, and there was really nothing out there except for like drugstore low quality stuff, and they would never hold up to a professional use. So when I was introduced to Bhumi by Carrie Kish, I was completely thrilled. And of course I was a little skeptical, to be completely honest, because again, synthetic didn't have that long lasting soft, great application. So I wanted to try them for myself first, and I used them for a week, and then I started bringing them to jobs, and I was like, this is amazing. And they apply so much better because of the soft texture. So all the brushes are synthetic. They're made up of bio strands. They feel like silk. They're amazing. So they're extremely high quality, great brushes. In my hand, I have the Bhumi Basic Set. This brush set contains 5 brushes, and as a professional makeup artist, I teach lessons quite often, and I teach women how to create a daily look, nighttime look. I'm a teacher, and I absolutely love showing women how to create a look that works for them. So one thing I believe strongly in is that you don't need a ton of brushes when you're beginning. I do recommend 5 basic brushes, and this set happens to have them in there. The first brush is a face brush. This can be used for liquid, cream, it could be used for powder, even mineral powder. And the great part about a synthetic fiber is that it lets go of your product. Unlike a natural hair brush, which holds on to the product, especially in the emollient products that you're using, this lets go of every bit of that product. So you're not eating up product, it's not hiding within your brush. So when I use this brush, I like to use it as a buffer. Now, as you notice, the brush is a little bit more blunt here. So it is good to really blend in the makeup, which looks a lot more natural than just kind of brushing it on. You're blending in all the pigments, so it looks like second skin versus makeup. And the second brush, which is for your face, is the blush brush. So you can use it, of course, anywhere that you desire to place your brush. Bronzer, it's wonderful for as well. The other thing that is great about Bhumi is they're made to contour, to work with contours in your face. So any brush that you use will absolutely go in any contour. The third brush I'll show you is the concealer brush. I have to admit, I do use this for concealer, but more so I use it for eye makeup. So I really like to use it for a brow highlight. It's nice and stiff, and it really delivers great product. And then right here on the inner crease, I like a little highlight there, and it's a great lid brush. It's great to blend out as well. So after I do my basic shadow with there, I'll go back and use this fluff brush. Now for most beginners, I would say that a crease brush is not so ideal. So the technique of kind of applying product within here and circling it and blending it out, it's a lot to take on at first. So if you use the fluff brush to apply just on the outer lid here and then blend out, it tends to be a lot easier. The fifth brush, and one of my favorites, is a small angle brush. It's actually one of the smallest I've seen. It's great for filling in brows and liner. The great part about that for beginners is the longer the brush, the more difficult it becomes. It's great if you have that liquid liner checked down, you're winging out your liner, but if you're beginning and you don't have great control of your brush, and I even use it on a daily basis and I keep them in my purse, it works for absolutely everybody, and they're much easier. So the basic set retails for $79.95. And Bhumi is no longer offering any discounts on their site, and they're offering discount codes. So I have actually a discount code, and I believe another guru does as well. The discount code is for 40% off, so you can find that in my sidebar and on my blog, and I will tweet about it as well. But I highly recommend these brushes. It's all I'm using, and again, it's a line that I completely believe in, so I hope you guys like them as much as I do.